We're counting down the 5 hidden Chevrolet oil change settings most owners overlook. These are critical details that can quietly shorten your engine's life. We cover easily missed app options, confusing service routines, and driving habits with surprising consequences. Small choices now can lead to major repair bills later. Which overlooked mistake is the biggest engine killer? Let's find out, starting with number 5. In 5th place, the service provider or dealer override can quietly throw off your entire oil change schedule. When a Chevrolet goes to the dealer or a quick lube shop, technicians often log the service in their management system, which pushes a record to the My Chevrolet app. That entry might show a fresh oil change and reset the app's oil life to 100%, even if the car's onboard computer was not actually reset in the process. The result is your app displays a green light, but the dashboard may still show a much lower oil life percentage. This mismatch creates a dangerous illusion of safety, and it can lead owners to drive far beyond the true oil change interval. In some cases, the shop paperwork will list the oil type and the interval, and that wording appears in the app's service history. To avoid this trap, always check that the dashboard oil life monitor is reset before you leave the shop. Ask for the wording oil life monitor reset performed on your invoice, not just oil change complete. This simple step closes the gap between paperwork and reality, putting you, not a disconnected database, in charge of your engine's health. In 4th place, the extended interval default quietly puts Chevrolet engines at risk, especially for owners who rely on the My Chevrolet app or dealer scheduling tools. Many service portals and app reminders promote oil changes at 10,000 miles, a figure rooted in synthetic oil marketing rather than real-world driving. For drivers who spend most of their time cruising on highways, these longer intervals might hold up. But the picture changes dramatically with city commutes, stop-and-go traffic, or short trips, conditions that accelerate oil degradation far faster than the app suggests. The Oil Life Monitor algorithm does adjust for severe use, yet the default mileage shown in the app or suggested during service booking often stays fixed at the optimistic 10,000 miles. Many owners see this high mileage default when scheduling, regardless of their driving habits. That disconnect can lull owners into stretching changes well past what their engine oil can safely handle. The cost is real: additive depletion, rising metal wear, and sludge formation, all of which can quietly shorten engine life. To avoid this trap, always check your actual oil life percentage on the dashboard, not just the app reminder. If your routine involves towing, short trips, or harsh climates, override the default and set your own interval, aiming for 5,000 to 7,500 miles. A few extra minutes customizing this setting can mean thousands saved on engine repairs down the line. In 3rd place, the oil life reset mismatch quietly sabotages Chevrolet engines by creating a false sense of security. After an oil change, it is easy to assume that a quick reset, whether through the My Chevrolet app or the dashboard, immediately brings everything back in sync. But if the reset is performed only in the app, the dashboard oil life monitor may still hold the old percentage, and the car computer continues counting down based on outdated data. The app often displays a fresh 100% oil life, but the dashboard can still display change oil soon, leaving owners stranded between 2 conflicting messages. This lag is not just a minor annoyance. OnStar telematics can take up to 30 minutes to update, especially if the vehicle has not been started since the service. During that window, drivers may rely on the app's optimistic reading and miss the critical dashboard warning, stretching the oil far beyond its safe limit. Each Chevrolet model handles resets a bit differently. Some require holding the checkmark button on the steering wheel, others use the menu via the information display. Always confirm that both the dashboard and the app show the same oil life percentage before driving away. If there is a mismatch, start the car, refresh the app, and check again. This simple verification protects against premature engine wear and keeps the digital and physical reminders working together instead of at odds. The responsibility falls on the owner to ensure both systems are reset and aligned after every oil change. In second place, severe service penalty factors inside Chevrolet's Oil Life Monitor algorithm quietly shorten oil change intervals for millions of drivers, often without a single warning. The system does not just count miles. It constantly tracks how you drive, including engine RPM, temperature swings, cold starts, short trips, towing, and stop-and-go traffic. Every time the engine is started cold or the vehicle idles in city traffic, the algorithm applies hidden multipliers, penalty factors that chew through oil life much faster than the standard schedule. A quick trip under 5 miles, especially in winter, can cut your oil interval in half. For rideshare and delivery drivers, oil life can plummet to just 3,600 miles between changes, even if the app or the dashboard shows a higher number. These penalty factors are invisible, but their effect is real. Oil additive packages deplete faster, sludge forms sooner, and metal particles rise, all accelerating engine wear. The owner's manual calls this severe service, but the app rarely spells it out. Instead, the Oil Life Monitor quietly recalculates, sometimes dropping to 0% in weeks, not months, if conditions are harsh enough. Most drivers do not realize that towing a trailer, driving in dusty areas, or making frequent short trips all count as severe service and require much more frequent oil changes. To stay ahead of hidden wear, check your driving patterns honestly. If most of your trips are under 5 miles or you spend hours in traffic, set your own oil change reminder for 5,000 miles or less, regardless of what the app says. Overriding the optimistic interval can mean the difference between a clean running engine at 100,000 miles and a costly rebuild before 80,000. Severe service is not just a label, it is a silent multiplier, and the penalty is paid in accelerated engine wear. In first place, the wrong oil type or a non-Dexos oil recorded during your Chevrolet oil change can quietly set the stage for catastrophic engine damage. This is the single most destructive mistake owners and shops make, and the consequences unfold both immediately and over time. Modern Chevrolet engines are engineered to run on Dexos 1 Gen 2 certified oil, a formulation tested to resist sludge, prevent varnish, and protect against wear even under harsh conditions. Using anything less, whether it is a generic synthetic, a non-approved blend, or the wrong viscosity like 5W30 instead of 0W20, compromises lubrication at the molecular level. Bearings can starve for oil during cold starts, oil films can break down under load, and metal-to-metal contact begins to grind away at the heart of your engine. Oil analysis does not lie. At 6,000 miles, non-Dexos samples have shown iron levels spiking to 120 parts per million, and detergent additives falling to a TBN of 1.4. Those numbers signal the oil is exhausted and wear is accelerating. Even a small viscosity mismatch can drop oil pressure by nearly 20%, starving critical components just when they need protection most. But the risk does not stop at mechanical wear. If the wrong oil is used and recorded, whether in the My Chevrolet app, on a dealer invoice, or in the service history, your warranty coverage may be on the line. GM's owner manuals and technical service bulletins are clear. Warranty claims can be denied if Dexos 1 Gen 2 is not specified and verifiable. That means a single mistake at a quick lube shop or a misentry in the app can cost you thousands if engine failure strikes. To protect your engine, demand proof before leaving the shop. Insist on seeing the actual Dexos 1 Gen 2 bottle, check the viscosity against your manual, and take a photo for your records. Have the service advisor write Dexos 1 Gen 2 used on your invoice, and confirm the same in the My Chevrolet app service entry. Never settle for vague terms like synthetic or extended life. Those do not guarantee compliance. This checklist closes the door on silent destruction, keeps your engine running clean, and ensures you are covered if anything goes wrong. When it comes to oil, the right type is not just a detail, it is the difference between an engine that lasts and one that fails before its time. Across all 5 settings, one pattern stands out. Your engine's health depends less on technology and more on owner awareness. Hidden choices and overlooked details quietly shape long-term reliability. In modern cars, vigilance, not automation, prevents costly damage. Protecting your investment starts with what you choose, not what the app suggests.